Hello everyone, we are back and we are gonna be doing a gate crash draft. Sorry, return to Ravnica block draft, and we just opened our pack. Actually, we are looking at a Maratandris, which is 7 to class 5/7. Not really the one we're looking forward to play here. Although we did open a Beetle Form Mage, and at the same time open a Bronze Big Moa. Now I have to choose between them because we don't have. Um, I think I'll just go with the Bronze Big Moa here. I really hate to pass the Beetle for Mage, especially sending a signal that I don't like it. But as a matter of fact, I like it a lot. So let's just pick the Bronze Big Moa here. Let's see what's gonna be our options later on. Well, that wasn't so bad. We have a follow-up Ascendant Lomage here, which is looking pretty good. We also have a Maze Glider. Koros the Gorgon is not so bad. Other picks here could be a Gatekeeper and then some Gates. But at this point, I think I'm just gonna slam this Ascendant Lomage because it's the better one in the pack. Not to mention the good artwork there. Look at that. Okay, let's take this. Okay, we got some options here. We can go and pick this Turn and Burn. We can also try to have a safe pick, give or take here, which is not really bad. I'm not sure if I want to commit now to these two colors, which is quite okay also. So there's a Boros Mastiff, Kroll Warrior as well, Zurta Druid, which is fantastic. I'm just not sure if I want to do a or to pick this Burn and Turn instead because it's really strong there. I think I'm just gonna pick the Burn and Turn. Let's see what happens. Give or take is okay, but it's not really. Um, I mean, in terms of power level, if we do end up in EZ here, then it's gonna be very strong. Okay, there are some options here and some openings as well. So, okay, if we go Azurius EZ Boros, because we just saw a quite late Viashino First Blade here. Other options is to just slam a Gatekeeper or reserve as a Simic Guildgate now at this early point in time. So we are either gonna get a first blade here or just slam this Simic Guildgate. Okay, I have a strategy to be honest. The strategy is what I haven't really tried is to try picking or securing the gates early on, which I might just do right now. A lot of the good strategies from winning players that I've seen are to secure gates early on and just see what's open for them. So we have a choice here between the Deputy of Acquittals and the Punish the Enemy. Now we haven't really committed ourselves to a Bant deck and not also against sorry along a the line of an EZ deck as well. We also have an option of securing a Demir Guildgate here, but it's not really on color with the picks that we just made. I think I'm just gonna take the Deputy of Acquittals here. Pretty straightforward because that way we can still pretty much align with the colors just in case we go forward with the plan of Bant. So there's nothing really convincing here. There's a Morg Burst which is fine, but it's off color to us. Had we gone the Viashino first blade pick earlier, then we might just be able to utilize this Battle Shaper, but it's not really exciting. Not really the bomb type that we want to be picking right now. I am kind of happy that our choices would lead to Azurius Guildgate instead because, like I said, securing the Guildgate is much of a strategy that I haven't really tried before, and I want to be doing that right now. I wanted to assess the how much of a benefit is it gonna be if I secure my gates early on. Okay, there are some pretty cool stuffs here. Very good tight drinker, but I don't think I'm gonna end up playing it anymore. There's some Murmuring Phantasm, which is quite a okay card. There is sorry, Sarul Gatekeepers, and there's also a Rakdos Drake, all of which are pretty solid. But if we do plan to go aerial here, which is not really fortified yet, we might just want to take the Murmuring Phantasm. I wanted to take the Gatekeepers as well, but not really sure about that. Anyway, yeah, let's just take the Gatekeepers, provided that we took a couple of gates already. So we have a choice here between the Phantasm and the Deputy of Acquittals, and there's also a riot control that we might just be able to use. Although, to be very straightforward, I'm just gonna take the Deputy. I don't think the Phantasm is nowhere near the power level that the Deputy can give. So let's take a Deputy here. There's nothing much here, although we're pretty happy to pick up this Sunspire Gatekeepers. Provided that we have a couple of gates, and I'm planning to run around three at the minimum. That being said, if we don't fortify our gates here and just end up having a pillar feed ox or some for toss 2 4, which isn't so bad as well. All right. We have a choice between the armored wolf rider and the mace glider. I think I'm just gonna take the mace glider here. We might be able to produce enough multicolored creatures, and a flyer for curve topper won't be so bad as well. I'm not gonna cut any of this. I'm just gonna take the sinister position. Sorry, possession. I wanted my opponents to just get their cards and don't conflict with my something like that. So let's see. Hidden strings, not really looking forward. Restore the piece. Yeah, we might just be able to use this instead of the token producer there. Is it Cluestone is an exception or a consideration? Although Riot Control is also nice. Although I'm just gonna take the Cluestone here just for added mana fixing in case we end up picking a sweet red card. And there's a Riot Control which balances our pick earlier. Okay, not so bad for our um yeah, not so bad for our Dragon's Maze picks there. And we have opened our next pack. Nothing really promising for us here. There's a Sapphire Drake, but don't think it's gonna sync very well with our deck right now. There are Umber Beast and Alms Beast is particularly the good card here. Not really gonna take a massive raid here, but I might just pick the early Shamble Shark and then see how aggressive we're gonna be. Given that we might just be going to the Bant route anyway, so let's just pick the Shamble Shark there. Okay, we have a choice between Elusive Crisis, which is good, a Simic Flux Mage, which is awesome as well, but I think I'm just gonna take the Croconura. I'm not really sure. I'm actually leaning towards the Crisis, but it happens to be dual colored here. So that might just be a bad signal there. Although Croconura is rock solid, it has reach, it has almost everything that you could ask for an evolve guy. That being said, Simic Flax Mage is also awesome. Not really sure which one of them I'd like to play here, but given that Crocanora is just an awesome 3 drop compared to a Flux Mage, and most likely it will be affecting the board more than this one. Um, the Flux Mage would somehow be mana intensive as well, but I'm not gonna close my door here. It's a tough pick between both those three. And then we see another Crocanora here, which is gonna be our pick again. So I might have some regrets there passing the Flux Mage or the Graces. But that should be fine. I think we're just gonna fortify our Simic status here. There's an Urban Evolution which is nice, and there's also a Simic Guildgate. Um, I'm not so sure between the Graces and the Simic Guildgate here. I think I might just prioritize the Guildgate. This is a different pick for me. I know I normally don't do that, but I think that's the better play for us, given that we have a couple of gatekeepers that would just benefit if we fortify our guild gates. I'm not really sad to pass the crazies, although it's gonna be rock solid here if ever we end up. Uh, I have a feeling we might just be able to get a few more flyers during our third pack, given that we're pretty much looking Azurius here. So hopefully we can get some more solid flyers like this. I'm just gonna take the mana fix here for now. Like I said, I'm trying to prioritize the strategy of fortifying your mana fix because I haven't really done that before. So there's a Spire Tracer, a Shielded Passage, Aerial Maneuver would be all pretty well for us. There's also a Sage's Road Denizen, which is quite nice, but I'm not really sure if that's gonna be our pick. We have 10 creatures so far, and if we end up slamming Spire Tracer, we gotta be having something to augment it or add some power to it, but I don't currently have those right now. So maybe the pick here for me would be just a safe creature, 3 to cost 2, 3 vanilla creature. Enough to evolve a Croconora or a Shamble Shark. Alright, there's a Gridlock, which is an awesome closer there. Uh, Although I might just pick the Keymaster Rogue. This could be the wrong pick here because I really want a Gridlock. This can close out really good battles, but hate to be passing those. I'd rather get the Keymaster Rogue here. Nothing really here. There's an Armored Transport and a Leyline Phantom, which could be our pick here. Anyway, let's pick the Leyline Phantom. Okay, just closing out on a few more creatures here. I'm looking at a Death Cult Rogue, which is nice, but I probably need to pick this one instead. Death Cult will require 2 blue mana, and the commitment of a spell with double color casting cost is quite hard. I find it here on this format. So I might regret this at some point, but I'm just gonna take the safe green side watcher here. Okay, we are very happy to get a spell rapture just to interact with our opponents, and then we wield a Simic Flux Mage, which is awesome. Nothing much here. We may want to cut a Warmind or a Dense Approach. I'm not really excited about a Gargoyle here, so I'm just gonna take the Dense Approach. And Way of the Thief is not really the card we are looking for. Although it might just be of value to us. Yeah, try to take this. I'm not really sure if that's the pick there, but w- if we end up cutting that extort guy anyway, then it's not really much of a deal. Given that we have gates, then there's this window of opportunity of testing this Way of the Thief. So we kind of fortified our Simic route there. We were able to get some pretty solid Simic picks. So I'm hoping that we just close out with the good Azorius later on. Just gonna take this shielded passage. So cards are not so bad. I'm pretty happy with what we have picked so far. Yeah, let's just take the razor tip whip and close out on our gate crash pack there. So three guild gates and quite okay because we haven't seen other guild gates back there, which is kind of good for us. Although opening this one is not particularly convincing. We have a mercurial chemister, which is awesome, but I don't really see myself playing with this. Not sure if we want to splash a red, but I don't really think we are in a position to do that right now. Mm, there's a search warrant which is useless, and there's a cancel though, and a few more cards here. But I think the pick. I hate to be picking a first turn. Sorry, a first pick Drudge Beetle, which is kinda awkward. But I don't see any other picks here, so let's just take this one. Hey, a guild mage is awesome. And we have also an Azurus Arrestor. All of these are quite fine for us. But we're just gonna try to fortify ourselves here. Rubbleback Rhino is okay, given that we have Scavenge here at some point. But I'm just gonna take the 2 drop here. And I think we have secured enough 2 drops for now and might want to switch with some more heavy beaters. Although Frostbone Weird this turn is still okay. Although the two, like I said, the 2 blue mana commitment might just hurt there. So not sure if this is our pick. There's a Sphere of Safety and there's an Armory Guard which would benefit on our gate here. Although we might just want an inspiration. I think we're pretty okay on the creature level. Yeah. I'm just gonna take an inspiration here. This one is nice, but not really exciting. So I'm just gonna take a. There's an arrest, so that is very nice. Other cards are pretty mediocre. Aerial Predation wouldn't mind a sideboard like that, but definitely the strong pick here is arrest, and there's a clear indication that we are on the right track. We've seen some good blue cards at this late of the turn, and then seeing some arrest being passed to us. Well, we'll definitely go with that. And there's our Arsuyer's Charm. Although there's another Celestia Guildgate, which is hard to pass. But I think at this time we have already did our set of Guildgate huntings. I think I'm just gonna fortify my position here. Azur's Charm is just awesome. There's a grow in ranks, but we're not gonna be able to use that so much. A Corros the Monitor is not exciting because it's double green. A Druid's Deliverance though is okay, but we have to at least have a token producer here, which we currently don't. So it's a pretty weak pack, to be honest. But I think we just have a Stealer of Secrets here instead. This does nothing. If this has been the 3-3 guy with reach, then I would probably pick it. But at this point, let's just take the Stealer of Secrets. Nothing much here, although we are very happy to take a Hussar Patrol. So no more guild gates, unfortunately. There's a downsize and a Celestia Sentry. I'm pretty stuck on the creatures now, so might as well just reserve a downsize here. Soul Tide should be fine. Doorkeeper, not really. So let's just see here if we end up something needed to. Hey, our Rubbleback Rhino has just returned. So might as well just take this. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to. And the Armory Guard did return. So let's see our options. We have quite a pool of choices there. So I hate to be passing that last Azurius Guildgate or Celestia Guildgate, which could have rocked the boat for us. But anyway, Azurius Charm is Azurius Charm, and at some point um we might just be able to validate that pick. Chemister Strict, no. Okay, that was a pretty solid picks that we did. At the very least, I'm quite happy on how the draft went. So we have quite a good number of playables here. We do need to make how many cuts? Three, six. We have to make three cuts, and I think we can just cut some cards here in the form of Stealer of Secrets, which is not really board impacting. This one is quite okay though. We can still make use of turn, although I don't really see myself maximizing this. Just too bad we don't have the red mana or at least splashing for one. If we happen to count our multicolored creatures, so we have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have seven. Not really sure if we're benefiting the max out of our maze glider. So we're just gonna assess our situation here first. Simic Flux Mage, Sage's Road Denizen might hit the dust. Armory Guard as well, but I'm not really sure about that. Inspiration is a spell. So we have 20 creatures and a bit creature. Hey, don't go and just stick around there. Don't do that. Okay. Hazard Patrol, Brunswick Moa, all are really good creatures. Um, I might. What do we want to do here? We need to make a couple more cut. We are at 28, which is surprisingly high. We are 27. We need to make three cuts at least. So let's see here. The ones I'm leaning to cut are Sage's Road Denizen, Armory Guard. Probably just bring this in if we're expecting heavy fire or big creatures going our way. So at 26, we have this at the moment. We're pretty stuck on the fourth curve though. So let me see here. Sunspire Grief, Gatekeepers is okay. Leyland Phantom, Rubbleback Rhinos are all okay. Hmm. Hmm. I do like to maintain this one. It's a good trick to be honest. It can work as a removal if we time it right. So let's see here. Okay, I think we are okay with this. And then 26 lands. And so during the first few turns, we are quite okay on the green. And white blue balances out as well. But to be honest, we're not really looking forward to slam both of these guys early on unless it's really needed and we need to raise it out. Not even this guy. So I think it might fall somewhere here, the fourth turn or here. So I think we kind of need some blue and green during the first few turns, and then yeah. Okay, let's see how much of a mana cost. I mean, in terms of color requirements, how much is each? So we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine white sources. One, sorry, we have nine requiring white spell or white mana. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 for blue, 9 for white, and one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for green. Okay, but definitely we are gonna need some green as well at some point. Let's visit our land here. How much? Definitely gonna minimize that. Then add a green. Let's see what's gonna be our sources here. So it's 13 blue, 9 white, and 8 green. So if I'm using blue, we have 6 plus 3 here. It's gonna be 9. 9 sources isn't too bad. For my green, it's gonna be 6. For my blue, sorry, for my white, it's gonna be 5. So that's pretty steep. I'm gonna cut down on some blue and then add a white. That way, my white becomes 6, my blue becomes 8, and having blue as 8 is quite okay. Although we can go as low as 7 if you ask me, since most of the guild gates here are already on color, and my green becomes 6. So 6 for green, 6 for white, and then 8 for blue. I think that's okay. That's a pretty balanced distribution there. We didn't include any double color, I mean, spells of the same color mana requirements there. So let's see here. We are at 40, and I think this is a pretty okay distribution. So our curve here would most likely be like this. The plan there is to just bring down our creatures and then yeah, just try to slug it out. We didn't had much of a combo plan, to be honest. We just kept on drafting good cards there. I think the plan there would be just to put on some early pressure and then wait for the Maze Glider to help out on giving flying. So at some point, their Maze Glider becomes a win condition. But definitely the key cards here would be the Bronze Beak and the Ascendant Lomage. Rubbleback could also help out. And we might at some point bring this in. And actually, I'm thinking we bring it now. Let's see what we can cut here. We can cut Ace Aruli Gatekeepers and then just bring this in because we're quite heavy on the 4 drop. We can cut this guy, just bring him in if we're expecting heavy fire with aggro decks or just needed a solid blocker. Then let's try Way of the Thief here. Okay, we'll pause the video and see you guys for round 1.